million miles above the people that were idolizing or martyrizing people like Floyd, but hey, I guess this is the way we're going.
And it is a distinction.
Can
It's
Floyd
not
be
pardoned.
pardoned?
He's
Oh wait, no, shit, he's dead.
Well, no, and I'm glad he is for the record. But like, what I'm saying
So,
is that political
Can Floyd be
idiocy and
pardoned?
fucking martyrizing or pardoning
Derek-
retards
Derek
probably
Chauvin's
isn't the
sentence
best
needs to
move.
be commuted or pardoned. If Trump can do anything for him, he needs to try.
Well,
Yeah,
it's been a
Derek
year,
Chauvin's still
so
fucking. Yeah.
you're still quarter of the way there.
He's been attacked in prison, hasn't he?
He's been stabbed a bunch of
Right.
times.
Yeah, I
Although
remember
didn't
reading
Biden
about
do
that.
like a
Really?
quick fire pardoning
Yeah.
of a whole bunch of people before his, like he did like a whole bunch
Yeah.
of quick fire pardons of himself.
It was like hundreds, I think.
Oh, it's crazy.
Mhm. We'll say there is a lot.
I
of
would have said that
idiocy
wasn't a
that we
presidential
knew
thing
would
to do,
come
but
with
at the
Trump.
same time, I'm not surprised.
And we voted Trump in it anyway because he does a lot of idiocy things while he's doing good things. So this was one of those like dumb
Yeah,
things.
it's
that
like,
just came along with it.
But
He
part of
might be a
Trump
bit of a
is-
dumbass, but he's a dumbass who's saved a couple of wars. So
He's a dumbass. He might be a dumbass, but he's our dumbass.
he's
He
a bit
is a
like
dumbass,
Patrick Starr or
Right.
Psyduck. He's kind of like one of those like accidental idiots who actually saves the day, and he's like, "Not today, villain of the week."
Usually I would try to elaborate what I mean by this as to not be misconstrued, but I don't really care. It is a case of he was the lesser of the evils, and that's why we voted
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
yeah, definitely.
Not me personally, I'm not American.
Kamala
You
Yeah,
Harris.
who's we?
I tell you what, though, the midterms are going to be disastrous.
Rubbing my
for the
hands
Democrats.
together, Pranko. You've upset the Merchants Guild today.
Which is
Why
hilarious
do you-
because
why
I
It's going to
think
be disastrous. The midterms are going to be disastrous because the Democrats.
think
Why do you
12
think
months
that?
ago was the interns were going to be disastrous for Republicans. Now it's like flipped on its face. You know?
No. The Democrats think this is going to be a cakewalk, and yet I highly doubt. I think I actually think the Republicans are they're gonna keep their mojo.
I hope so.
Why? What
Yeah,
makes
Oh, they
people,
will,
people
don't
are very motivated on the right now.
They will, and it's just gonna be the same. You know, it's almost as if that there might be a slight swing to the Democrats, but it's not going to be as large as expected. A bit like in 2022.
No, we gotta do it again.
No, we
Slightly
don't have any-
disastrous.
we don't-
Too
You guys.
big to rig.
We don't
It
have
was like
any
you
room, bro.
expected the
We
big
don't have
red
any room.
tsunami. It was pretty much it was nothing. It was a shot.
Republicans just
It's
have
very-
to like get off the couch and
It was a
they'll do
Tabasco
it.
shot.
So what makes you say that the Democrats are going to fail?
Yeah,
again?
we have very little room to
because
fucking
they haven't-
swing.
Well, I look at the Democrats from an organizational point of view. They haven't actually got any kind of asserted leadership. And I
Uh-huh.
think that is one of their biggest struggles.
So the public see that basically. They see that and just think this is a disorganized mess and we'll stick with what
I
we
think
know.
that.
well, I could
yeah.
ask these guys right here. Do you think that the Democrats have a strong, stable leader right now?
Yeah, they're not
That's,
doing
that's
good.
failing them miserably too with this government shutdown. Like nobody knows who
No.
to talk to about like on the Democrat side.
Yeah, well, also got the shutdown, which just seems to be, making the Democrats less favorable.
Also, yeah, Mike Johnson is holding strong. He's doing good.
Oh, Mike Johnson's a tremendous politician. I wish we had someone like him here in New Zealand.
I mean, he's doing good for at least the way that he's like framing the shutdown. I think he's doing a good job with it. So
Let's be good. I mean, you guys need a haka in your Congress, though. Let's be honest.
No, Apollo. You know how I feel
That's
about
funny.
that shit.
Yeah. No. I tell you what, though, because I feel like Mike Johnson would be a little bit more stronger on that, as opposed to the speaker at the time. Because I was watching this live because I was like, something's going to happen. There's going to be an unauthorized haka, and they're going to have to suspend Parliament for the day. And
The idea, though,
and the
Apollo,
guy was and the
Right.
speaker just kind of like, big old, whatever is. He's just
Like,
like,
I put this in the nicest way,
The
brother.
agreement was that this was not
But
happening. It's just like, oh, but you promised.
the idea that there could be an approved haka. I'm sorry, but like maybe
gotta
it's the
approve
fact
it. You gotta
that
go
you got
through
your
the- you gotta go
parliamentary
through the
process
bureaucracy
from
of
Britain.
approving
And maybe I'm
channels.
biased because I say this. or because
I
I
don't
feel
see
this
why-
way.
I feel
But
like
it's
at
the
the end of
fact
the day,
that
it's-
you could authorize a bunch of people to start chimping out and fucking screaming in Parliament of all places.
I think
Like,
the biggest
bro,
the multi-party are not capitalizing off this. It's the fact that you have to get approval to do a haka in Parliament.
Oh yeah, how's
Like,
that
I
been
feel
working
like
so far?
surely, as the first settlers of New Zealand, they should be given that right, and they should just be able to.
Absolutely
I
not.
feel
They're
I feel like
fucking-
an approved
they're
haka should be.
barbarians, dude.
They're
I'm not
taken into the
one
middle of nowhere.
to critique
right?
parliamentary privilege.
They're
but I-
taken to the middle of nowhere to a
You're a
mud
fucking
hut where they
citizen.
can
What do you
haka
mean?
there, and somebody goes from there to Parliament and goes, "Hey guys, they did the haka." That's the only form I would approve of because it's as far away from Parliament and fucking government buildings as possible.
So
That
that's-
one
so
chick,
if
that one chick who
so-
Oh,
does
it's
it
their
too.
culture, it's their heritage.
So in Lux's
it's
New
retarded.
Zealand, that's what you would do. That's what you would do.
There's nothing different
Oh, that-
between that and like a
So
filibuster.
it'd be
It's just-
Christopher Lux.
I just don't
Yeah, but
understand
it's
how
a-
you can be
it's
so
a- it's
cucked
a-
that you can say
Yeah, but it's a
I'm not
fucking
allowed to have an
filibuster that
opinion
only
on
one group of
parliamentary
people can
procedure in
do.
your own country.
Oh, did you see the video I sent you, Lux?
Oh, what the AI
Pack
one?
and save one. I also sent you a
Hang
Facebook
on,
one as well.
let me
It showed up on my Facebook feed, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yes, I did see the pack and save one. Yeah.
I'm really
I'm
upset that I
starting to
haven't been
think-
invited to that yet because I feel like I should.
I'm-
I've got a chat GPT.
I'm sorry to say this, Apollo, because I mean no
Yeah.
disrespect to you as like a government person. You know what I mean? Like you're one of the glowies, and I don't mean any disrespect to New Zealand as a nation, although I completely do, if I'm being honest. But
Yeah, go
I
on.
feel like the most relevant, important political thing to have occurred in recent history was Christchurch and Kiwi farms telling your government to get fucked.
Sorry, in Kiwi what?
Kiwi farms,
Kiwi farm.
Joshua Moon being like, "Hey,
Oh.
you're a tiny, shitty little island. Go away."
Of course,
The
yeah,
woke
definitely.
house site.
Definitely. That was a huge turning point for our firearms legislation. I've always been on the opposing end of that gun reform. I've made my views very obvious to people that I have conversations with about that. You know, I just want to. This is probably one of the most crazy.
Some
things.
crazed Aussie cares more about
there's-
our
so how many
country
people
than
in
we
Parliament?
do.
I think it's
They're going to
120.
take away a
There's
15-year-old's
120
AR-15. No.
I think there's yeah. So there's
It's absurd.
120
It's
MPs.
fucking nuts.
I think is it 120? I'll just. I think there's 120 MPs in. Let's see. Yeah, 120 MPs in New Zealand, and so when those gun control laws came around, I want you to guess how many MPs voted against the gun control laws. They essentially
Like
banned
3.
all semi-automatics. Banned
Oh, I'm going to guess
handguns.
it's something silly, like 2 at most.
Oh well, you're only one off. It was actually just one.
Oh, well,
MP.
there you go.
And that guy only was like the only member of the party that was elected for his own party.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, and now he's the deputy prime minister of New Zealand.
So
He's
the
got about
unelected
11
MPs.
MPs.
Unelected reactionary bureaucrats get to tell you what you can and can't do. I love that.
Well,
I
no,
love when that
It's just
happens.
the majority of the country was absolutely horseshit at the time when they made that decision.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
not
the
horseshit
issue.
now. What changed?
If all of them
The
that
problem
voted
was,
for
I mean-
legislation were the reactionary bureaucrats that were unelected,
Yeah.
I'm going to take exception.
I like Jacinda in the sense that she had a great personality. I just didn't like her as a prime minister.
Yeah, but that's the same thing
Full
you
on
say
outside
about an
person,
ugly fat woman.
politics-wise.
It's like, oh, well, at least she had a great personality.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah.
You know,
yeah,
shame about the
he had a
face and the
great
policies and the
personality
rest of
until he
it.
told me to shit my ears.
So you can't own any semi-automatic weapons at all.
I'd imagine you probably can. It's just you probably have to go through an obvious.
If it's anything like the UK, the only thing you'll be allowed to